If you can't fire them in 5 seconds, don't hire them. Chris Madesh here from KenyaCribs.com, and in this video we are going to talk about the real estate business in Kenya. Today, the real estate business in Kenya is booming. A lot of investors are looking for places where they can put their money and their money can make money for them. Now, most of these investors are going into the grassroots where there is no much development and putting up their houses there, their rental units there, so that people can access them. One of the benefits of being in the real estate business is that there is fast cash flow. That means that at the end of every month, you're going to expect some cash, and you don't have to work for that cash. Another advantage of the real estate business is that it is an inflation hedge. Even if other markets are doing bad, let's say the import business is doing bad, like this pandemic period where people are suffering because there's no movement of goods and services. The real estate is always there. People will always need a place to live. You'll never be affected by external forces. That means that even if the Kenyan shilling is weakening in the economic perspective, you still have your rent. So unlike other businesses of imports and exports, where they're affected by inflation, where the shilling gets weaker, lower profits, the real estate business will always maintain its share of value. Another benefit of real estate business is it can act as collateral to secure a loan. When you visit banks, in case you have such an asset, when you visit banks, they'll tell you to show them your bank statement. Now, assume that the tenants pay through your bank. Now your statement is full and it is quite built up, and they can see the cash flow. This means that they can use that statement with respect to your property, and they can give you a loan based on that collateral. Now, let's say you're making 50,000 in a rental unit. That money, you get it every month. So you just take the statement to the bank, and they can look at your 50,000. They can now tell you pay, let's say they will give you 3 million, then you'll pay in 5 years, and every month you'll be taking 30,000. So you see, with a rental unit, you can be able to acquire more money from the bank to start other businesses. This unit will stand as collateral, but you'll access more money to start other businesses and start doing other things. Another benefit of the real estate business is diversification. One of the most important aspects is that you have passive income. Now, in regards to diversification, you can do other things while your real estate hustle is still making money for you. So you're able to diversify and still not be stressed by this one particular business. Another advantage of the real estate business is that people will always need a place to live. In Kenya, for instance, the population is growing tenfold, and the market for the people building houses are not being able to meet the market demand. This means that even if you build your house in an upcoming town, in an established town, you will always have tenants. The population is high, there's high demand of houses. Another advantage of the real estate business is that you can see the cash flow. You can be able to plan on the amount of money that you're going to get every month. You can see it coming. This means that you can even plan beforehand. Unlike other businesses, you're uncertain of the amount of money you're going to get. With the real estate hustle, you can tell, I'm expecting this. Next month, I'm expecting this, minus this because of maybe 2 vacancies. So you can be able to tell the amount of money you're going to get and therefore plan for the future. With those identified benefits of real estate, there are various shortcomings that are not very serious. If you're serious in investing in real estate, they should not hinder you from engaging. One of those problems is that liquidity, very low liquidity. In this case, liquidity, we're talking about how fast can you sell the product? How fast can you sell your house? Now, in most cases, selling a house is very tiresome because you have to follow a lot of processes, which means that you have to waste a lot of time, involve a lot of people, and in the process use quite some cash. So the liquidity aspect is, you find that it is quite lengthy, and it may take 1 year or even 2 to sell a house. This means that he might not get the cash immediately. Unlike other businesses, you can sell a car and get the cash immediately. A house will take some time, especially if it's expensive. Another disadvantage of the real estate business is that sometimes you might have to deal with road clients. In this case, tenants. Some of these tenants don't want to pay. Some of these tenants will make other tenants leave your houses because maybe loud music. Those are some of the shortcomings, and they are not serious shortcomings. These are shortcomings that you can, if you are serious with the business, you can be able to accommodate, you can be able to control. Just don't have the mentality of get rich quick, because it will take time for you to get back your money and make some more. In fact, on the average, houses take at least 8 to 10 years to get back the money that was used to construct them. This means that you have to go in with a long-term perspective, with a 10-year plus perspective of starting to get the profit after you make your money back. Once again, if you can't fire them in 5 seconds, don't hire them. Chris Madesh, check me out next time.